Me pacha unim rice.
Amo.
Unim rice.
Pepper few one as it normal.
Akwanzo unim bobo. They can rice. Restriction na down no pay can say who say and ni free kick no massa. Free kick na branch and boy 2 free kick no. Enya is o. Fantastic free kick. And a branch and boshay. Tia no pay moment no na on downplay ade no.
That's also no also downplay.
Say
and now see any possible.
Oh, Kofi.
Oh, I don't know.
No, meba. Me can't say me can't. Me catch you say. Kofi na unsu tie me ana unje me. Who na ubuza me question. Oh,
time. Waka za omre. Oka wanka.
Me catch you say emfa.
Oka say dey.
Me catch you say asna emfa.
O say asna mo nyaade.
Me nka so mo nyaade. Mpacho. Enra me ba mama. So emfa me na continue patente ko. Enra me catch you say. Real Madrid quality so mukuta na asna kutabi. But the only difference ni say Real Madrid our game changes. But and also in chances Arsenal ya dey am more maso. Look, and Arsenal game no boy no.
Is there analysis now?
Me analysis. Send them business on rice.
Would you look at that here better?
Everybody am Arsenal baso.
Yeah.
And number papa. Arsenal bo. But over.
Oh yeah,
Why you game now? Oh, and right there now we are now say as a favorite.
BBNC was Santiago Bernabeu. I mean, you say a lot of people will choose to be very modest. No matter say okay, because Santiago Bernabeu, Madrid are that. Of course, Madrid are there. Or yeah, against Dortmund. Why against some of the very difficult teams that honorable Champions League. But in my books, nothing will happen at Santiago Bernabeu. Madrid ain't share me as Santiago Bernabeu. For 2 Champions League games in a row, Madrid about 2 Champions League games, one share single goal. It doesn't happen often.
Okay.
2 Champions
considered right in there.
Exactly. And when you say no, I catch you say, Niamana Arsenal ewono. Say Obika say okay, and then we here to beat Madrid in the Champions League. You need certain qualities, certain qualities. Arsenal will be. Arsenal team. Enrich me. I was name say Barca for na. By now in front of Mundo Deportivo, their focus is not on a match of Dortmund. Share small part of match of Forza Barca, and I see a humiliation. A match of Madrid for the side as Madrid has been humiliated by Arsenal for Marseille anymore. Not to say and yet impossible. So by turning over at the Santiago Bernabeu, they would hope. Which I think that a lot of people do not give Arsenal credit because of the Nimse Madrid for a year. And so Obi Okan's assembly was not wrong because there was a lot of data. I pointed towards a direction say Arsenal for near that powerful, almost lead. And again, Madrid they say, oh, you are in trouble. In fact, by halftime, let me catch them who are them say, hey, man, who's you pay? Madrid them were January around the second half, so 2 goals, 3 goals, that game not pump. So when the game started, when he said, me catch us a bono, one shot ain't too tactical. And that's exactly what Carlo Ancelotti made the game look like without the ball. Now almost a back in almost 4-4-2 minute block. And almost catch us now for to say, Mumbrambe break here down. Come and break us down. In fact, not Mbappe and Vinicius Junior drop into the middle. Mbappe wasn't doing a lot of runs in behind. Or person or Puli William Saliba Buba and Fiono. Kamavinga was running around. I don't think Arsenal dominated the game in the first half until the second half. Second half, Mikel Arteta tweaks pushing the Canaries to the left-hand side. And then making sure say Sadio will be able to isolate Arteta friend Bukayo Saka on the far right. And so share the first free kick now, Declan Enyayena. It was from Abrantia Yefreno, Bukayo Saka forward from right. All cutting in onto his left foot to come and shoot that goal. And Abrantia friend David Alaba ended up at 2 for my first free kick in the Bayern. Rich. See. I
tell you, someone Abrantia the free kick, Bimuso and Tumbes, I said.
Before say,
a tomb and the
before say, oh, yes, Oba Ababeshe free kick.
I never have free kick.
Before say, Oba Ababeshe Rich. But the sound of Andy Townsend, who said there were two commentators.
Sure.
The first one and Andy Townsend. Just listen to Andy Townsend on this free kick.
Andy Townsend.
It's going to be Declan Rice. Oh, and it's brilliant! Absolutely magnificent free kick. Rice is going to have another go. Oh, Declan Rice! It's even better. It's Lewis Skelly for Arsenal. It's Marino. It's 3-0. Real Madrid are being torn apart.
Okay.
The thing is that before say Declan Rice ever boss a free kick win. The whole career. On board that.
It's Rice again. Oh my goodness! Incredible! This is Declan Rice's night. Arsenal 2, Real Madrid 0.
Oh, incredible!
And you want to be Bobby?
Okay, Mama Samu now. You say you know almost of winner, still as a okay.
It's Rice again. Oh my goodness! Incredible! This is Declan Rice's night. Arsenal 2, Real Madrid 0.
Declan Rice 99. Oh, I'm not so silly sure.
You see, voice now, boy. A second one, and me say me check the Medico second one. This is the first goal, and also on Facebook, Jeff AE video on Facebook on the first penalty, the first free kick from Declan Rice. Rich, the bend on. Look at the bend on the ball, and Oko around the wall, and me maybe a Jeff AE free kick then I'll bring you to the tactical board. You can see it up close. The Declan Rice ever bend the ball. Rich, look at it on the tactical board. Okay, bend it. It goes around the wall and enough power to stay away from Thibaut Courtois.
What? Arantana should go. What should go rough?
See, we said it say Arsenal beat Madrid that they need big individual performance. And then now it was a branch friend Declan Rice. It was a super free kick and now for a branch friend Declan Rice. What is like? What? You know? Or see before I've seen pictures and any videos of say Arsenal set piece coach Ekache Nkofo say and Nkofo say no catch Declan Rice on Kelly Bono. According to Declan Rice, Nicolas Hove and Kanchen say on Kelly Bono. Now Nicolas Hove Ekache for the touchline say on cross it.
Now come head.
And what now? Bukayo is not Bukayo Saka Johnny Chain. And the Saka Chain says, "Who makes me a bonny director?" But
Jesus Christ.
I see Hove say on cross Emma Saliba more boxing him. And Bukayo Saka say Jano. So who makes me a bonny director? But so he went for on Shebi down. Only rich. The entire go focus into so. On Shebi da. And on this year 2 in 12 minutes.
So it's just an antum. For a player to have sent 2 times.
Who be on the crown or say what try side they be on the ball or Bobby on the ball. But on the day where it mattered most, but Kelly Ashehorum and Arsenal got it, of course.
And Courtois have near account. Courtois and Dago.
Was it before that Courtois make about 4 solid saves? Solid saves are. Obeka say, oh, Courtois saves with here. And they be keeping Madrid in the competition. Before that, and then for Declan Rice to score that rich, super. Now, me sad bits and say, Nipa and Sanko had the big plaudits on the night. You Thomas Day party.
No, dear.
And now, yeah, come midfield, Nankasa. It was party. And you remember saying, now, especially I have a catch yourself, midfield need day. Arsenal will win it over Madrid. No matter who they play, they will win it. And yesterday, it was clear. Arsenal bossing Fifi, Kamavinga try, cover still. It was Arsenal that controlled the middle of the park. And Thomas Partey was at the helm of it. And now, after the game, Partey could post on one picture on Instagram. And a branch of Declan Rice, the best over there for Ono Thomas Partey. It's rich. And now, not too much of a talk in terms of tactics. I think that the game was about mentality. Who be saying, Arsenal have a manager that believes. And Mikel Arteta and who say Barcelona for no akako posted a picture of Mikel Arteta brand no La Masia monum and on my choice say made in La Masia. Obviously which is Mikel Arteta a Barcelona boy and why Jumano against him a friend of Real Madrid. Compact defenses, almost Madrid for no issues. Maybe a lot of teams this season who have outplayed Madrid, but normally that character and mental fortitude to stay in the game as long as possible. Let's see. Oh, I think it's our time we are dead. No matter what you tell me, when you go to Santiago Bernabeu. And they, so Oma be that, so they have every right to say it. But maybe they don't see like that. Okay. They want about 300 minutes.
Arsenal.
Once you want to go to finish Arsenal, Santiago Bernabeu. And for Madrid for no. Inter and so Kwawe, Eko Koye Jumano 2-1, which Bayern for a lose over first match in over 20 games. Our Champions League for the very first time. They don't lose when they play in the Champions League. Right? We're talking about the Rice's goal. Did you see Lautaro Martinez goal, Nana? It's outside photo. Ball now go wide area. You know, my cutting it back onto Abrantia, your friend Turam. Turam here on the outside photo, any 2 man. Then Lautaro Martinez plays a Trivela in the box. What a striker! Top strike, Honum, and NMA team, my friend Bayern Echo up by go to 0. Second half, no, late into the game, Thomas Muller came on, got the equalizer 1-1. I mean, for a player, Bayern for Nakase or a surplus to demand, so Honum, they are not giving him what he wants. And with team, my friend Bayern, no money contract extension, for him to come up and then gets the impact of your friend Muller, and with team, my friend FC Bayern Munich, but finally. The story that I have to tell you today is that Akrawi, a friend Davide Fratesi, now oye Inter boy. Before say Omuka Kobo match, then you mean Bavaria, Bayern, Allianz Arena Honor. And I name my friend the catcher and say, "Ne grandmother, or say or no Davide Fratesi to a few hours before the game." And he was supposed to start. Simeone Inzaghi did not start him, and on the free bench by. Rich, dying numbers of the game. Davide Fratesi gets the goal. After game, Okoko say, or you say any grandmother, and then this are goal man because on only the most likely he will not even be in the box at that point in time. But it was his grandmother, and then no man is our goal. Really important one over there. Shesa Lautaro Martinez goal that make a long one, controlled, wide area play, and at the end come a pair of Bayern for no one, Inter for no one say on the defensive side. But from Echiria, they are still very confident to play. Look at that outside. But watch your Inter. I'm
gonna build up to the goal and 1, 2, 3, 4. Quick. Eight box in him. And super finish.
Very direct for long one. Or the Lautaro Martinez now about the pin first.
So only the number.
Lautaro. Can't never Man United.
Fast. When one more got Manchester United, a sporting director, when your friend is striker. And your striker had the pass man and knows how to be. When your friend is striker. Who do you have a number of Mamina? When go on, I don't say, or Baba Iska. Oh, Iska, they will be. We bet you have Buniska to Noaba. Say, we. But it is almost say 125, we say. 130. And 5 account.
You can't find for Isaac. Isaac gets all over England. I can't even take the call. Okay. Of course, the 2 games, no. All of them were historical connections, Kakra. And I'll start from the Barca Bayern historical connection. If you have a party, in life, you need to start from somewhere. And what shall say the here. And nipa everyone more share ball to get motivation. And always say nipa need make catch. Wherever you begin in life, no, it's not important. The here is what you make of a beginning. The last time I make catch the story of Hansi Flick. This is a picture of a brand Hansi Flick, the assistant to Niko Kovac. Certainly Niko Kovac, a young manager, Hansi Flick and Yini Chino. But Niko Kovac had won the DFP Pokal the season before. And a buying for ever fan or ever manager. Hansi Flick was the mainstay assistant manager. I shall not correct as him promoting. And obey any assistant. Niko Kovac could not do what Bayern were expected of him. and you're sacking after the Hakon in Monaco near the day. Now look at the story of Hansi-Dieter Flick, coaching Barcelona this season. 20 plus goals unbeaten Barcelona, games unbeaten for Barcelona, or the Copa del Rey final, or Copa Champions League quarter final, or 4 points on adrift on top of the Spanish La Liga. That is Hansi-Dieter Flick. For being the assistant to Niko Kovac, and then also the Premier League conference, like I say, Hansi Flick is one of the best coaches and the job that they are going to do no reach again. Dortmund and Barca Asia or the first the group stages. And this game will be hinged on two things. In himself, Barca a purely attacking side. Uja born man of Bobby Bree, do a baby. Niko Kovac has always earned a name as a manager from the counter attacks, no, and in a solid defensive job. So Ujana, once you come and attack, what you will do is that they will come in the turnovers so quickly, run the channels, and then you are in trouble. Barca, any team, you find Dortmund have met 3 times. Out of the 3, the Barca winning Dortmund winning back 1 draw, and friends said Dortmund winning back. It's going to be a hugely important game. Yeah, Kai said the first one, of course, in the group phase now. Now I have branch friend Danny Ferran Torres and the free bench about the difference maker in that match. But that was under manager your friend Nuri Sahin. It's a different manager today. And the team I expect to say Basso from buying Dortmund Chrome a back 5 also. I was showing Stevenson, Bersabeni, Emre Chan, Anton, and Ryerson. They make it back 5. No, the Gregory Kobel. That post him, Kani Chukwemeka, Julian Bryant, and Oscar. They make midfield 3 and then up top Karim Adeyemi, and a Brent Feni Seyu Gorashi. Compactness, and by Dortmund for Edeba team, Edeba Madrid, Edeba Barcelona, Honum, out the music to make sure someone stopping Barca from hitting them in the half spaces. Then Omunyabona, they can go long into the outlet of a Brent Feni Seyu Gorashi, and Karim Adeyemi to get a job done. Of course, on the part of FC Barcelona, Jules Koundé, Pau Kubasi, Inigo Martinez, Alejandro Balde, Frankie de Jong, Gavi, Pedri, Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski, and our branch here friend Rafinha, and they really did a line of your friend FC Barcelona. I think Barca will win this. A very difficult, but Barca will feel with goals. Until Barca and goals now, I think that is what is going to happen. Paris Saint-Germain and Genoa said they will be here. And I think so we bear the
and you Aston Villa.
Oh, okay, let's make say 2 teams thing. 2 teams thing. But was Aston Villa the year group phase not the year. Paris Saint-Germain they not the year. And I think that this is going to be the trickiest of the games. Now, say Uko in front of L'Equipe Rich. Obi Obe journeyers on Facebook should try and guess what L'Equipe is trying to say here. But I'm seeing your French for. But so who Emiliano Martinez? Now Bradley Bakula, now Ousmane Dembele. The only thing is that Randall Colomwani any Hodom, then Desari Duera. What do you think L'Equipe is trying to tell you? Who carried the World Cup final? France versus Argentina. Yes. Emiliano Martinez and here French for. Who said over here? It looks as if L'Equipe try some form of justification, any revenge from Abrantia, your friend Emiliano Martinez, and Unimena. Emiliano Martinez to every Villa Honum, Aqua Parino. Now, Argentina for Champions World Cup and a national. Literally reminding the French, say, may sign the Baba Yemu at the Parc des Princes. It is going to be a different ball game altogether because where Luis Enrique Tima a high flying, which I think said Paris Saint-Germain for a very good advantage to win the Champions League this season. Also, league no matter effective, no magic. And Barca about 4 or 5 games in 10 games. Barca about Copa del Rey final or about semi-final. So teams now can't show you. There is going to be a lot of fixture congestion, any accumulated fatigue that will affect them. Whilst Paris Saint-Germain will be well rested and then go through the games that will feel. What we are hearing from L'Equipe, Nuno Mendes, William Pacho, Berardo, Hakimi, Vitinha, João Neves, Fabian Nuri, Bradley Bakula, 80% possible to start it. And yes, I decided to do Dembele and Vicha Koreskelia and Dembele did the lines for Aston Villa. We know it's going to be a tough one. Which Unai Emery has coached at Paris Saint-Germain before and working out for him. Can he upset the Parisians in any way? Me, one of the things I'm clear that there will be goals in this game. A lot of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this year, and over 2.5. I'm very confident that it will come in. But Rich, Unai Emery bet me upset the Parisians, Nana.
Eddie.
Won't me show me. Paris Saint-Germain will win it again. But this is a
PG for no movie.
Yeah.
Super.
Veteniamo.
Can you go to say?
That's also.
Boys in a bobo.
How many Amadu Nana Barca be team anymore?
Villa bet me I don't bet him be about Eddie.
Amadu Nana.
This PSG team.
Yuri Tilima.
Me doubt two more initially, but I'm gonna Liverpool now, so I'm gonna convince me.
Marcus Rashford Jinenimo. Oli Watkins. Still.
Emfa.
But we didn't ask now, I think it's a game that looks like Paris Saint-Germain for no who have enough firepower. So meeting here Jumano against Tima, your friend FC Aston Villa, our Champions League. And then you made here send you a year no come Champions League here 2 games here PK. Only say your code the back here purely Champions League. Now you Inter straight win and then Arsenal double chance and over 1.5 equal through. It's in so you were 4 Outsmarts Barca a purely Champions League 2 games per and also into Ukwa OG Champions League the end then you go and stake that one. Not what could send you now a cost amount. It's in it. Mini coach no ever cost so the amount. First one a 1 triple A Anian and then ECC 4. Next one a 1 triple A BM E47D. The other one a 1 A no ya miensa BM and then E26F. And the last one a 1 A miensa BM, which is the Champions League code, and then the last one DBDD. So per Champions League games these are the codes now, and then that's not see I said the amount. Good luck to you.
Okay.
So Kofi Kesima Rich.
And then you catch them say you check 2005. 20 million can you see